Welcome back. A few days after the ice storm, some areas hit harder than others, and some places still in the dark this morning. Taking a look at this power outage map showing outages across the nation right now. Here in Georgia, less than half of 1% of customers still in the dark, about 22,000 people statewide. How does that translate from Georgia Power? Well, when I go up here to click on Cleveland, Georgia, it shows about 49 customers currently impacted there. So, I mean, they've made some serious progress, Georgia Power has, in that portion of the state and getting the lights back on. And taking a look at this map from Georgia EMC, still about 12,000 people without power. Most of those in the northeastern portion of the state, about 10,000 dealing with outages there. Happy to be joined this morning from Cleveland, Georgia, the Police Chief Jeff Shoemaker. Chief Shoemaker, it's great to have you. Good morning, sir.
Thank you for having us.
I know you guys were hit hard by power outages. How are things looking like for you right now? And was that the biggest issue for you all?
I believe it was the biggest. Now the cold has kind of shifted in. It's very cold this morning, and a lot of those customers and households are without power. But I can't emphasize how grateful we are for the power crews, and especially the out of state and out of the area crews that came in to help us. Otherwise, I think I'd be sitting in the dark right now. So we have made great strides on getting power restored in our area.
So hats off to the linemen, no doubt. And I think a lot of people would also tip their cap to your officers and the work they did throughout the storm. What kind of calls were you guys responding to this last few days?
Certainly. Well, emergency calls don't really just stop. We just kind of add to that. So that's kind of our typical calls for service. We're still coming in. We're still having those regular calls, but we did have many streets closed down due to fallen trees, fallen lines. The motorists were pretty well warned ahead of time, and they stayed off the roadway, so we didn't have as many vehicle accidents that I would have been looking for. So I'm very grateful for the people in the community as well. They kind of stayed in and let the power crews do their job. And again, I just can't say enough for what they did for that. But yes, the police officers, the firefighters, all the emergency services, emergency management, and so many people behind the scenes just were phenomenal. I can't brag on those people enough. And if I try to list them all, I'll leave somebody out.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I think we touched the surface there at least. Chief, I saw that schools in White County are closed today due to ongoing complications from the ice storm, they say. What kind of complications are you still seeing up there today?
I think primarily it's just the cold weather. It was about 9 degrees this morning whenever I got out, and it's warmed up to balmy 12 degrees up here now. So I believe most of that is just an abundance of caution for some areas of the roadways out in the county areas still have patches of ice, and some we even have some state routes that are impassable to the north of the city. But in the city, our roadways are pretty well open with some minor obstructions, but there's still a lot of areas and roads that are closed down outside the county. So more than likely, those buses couldn't have made it through safely, and I believe that was why they made that call.
Well, it was good to hear the roads are starting to become passable again. What about when it comes to businesses reopening? Are you seeing grocery stores starting to open their doors again? And I know a lot of folks were asking about the Walmart up there.
Yes, and the grocery stores were coming back online, and one big issue with our local Walmart, and everybody seems to depend on those in their areas, but they lost power for so long, so they had a lot of perishables that they had to remove and then restock before they could open. I've been told that they will reopen this morning around 10 o'clock, so they're looking at doing a soft opening on the grocery side to get kind of things back to normal. But yes, a lot of people were coming by there yesterday just trying to get those essential items. But the other stores in the area were slowly coming back online yesterday.
Good. All right. Well, we made some news there. Walmart's soft opening at 10 o'clock this morning, so folks can go out there and get the groceries and supplies they need. Chief, I also just got to give you a shout out. I don't know if it's you or somebody else in your department who's been running your Facebook account, but it has been full of great information the last few days. You've also been able to have a little fun at times once you were able to realize folks were safe, and some good memes out there. So hats off to you all.
Yeah, we like to have a little fun weekend. We're trying to add a little bit of humor in to break up a little bit of the misery that we're having. So we're grateful for our staff that maintain those pages, and they have a lot of fun with that.
Well, Chief, in your words, enjoy that balmy 12 degrees.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thanks for the message.
Yeah, you're welcome, and appreciate your time. All right, Chief Shoemaker there from Cleveland, Georgia Police Department, where they're mostly back on when it comes to the lights, though still some places dealing with power outages and the cold this morning.